What's happening, guys? My name is Brad Hart. This is Make More Marbles, and today I want to talk to you a little bit about love and gratitude. So every day for the last little while, I've been waking up and I have a very simple ritual that I want to share with you. I think of 3 things I'm grateful for, and I'm thinking of 3 things that I want. And the reason that I'm thinking of these things in tandem is because I'm using the past, the present, and the future to my advantage and learning what it is that I want in life, being grateful for the things that I have in life, and using that as a way to kind of move things from one to the other. So let me give you an example. So I've been building this business out for the last 7-8 months. I'll use that as a great example. And I'm extremely grateful for the things that I've accomplished and the things that have gone right, and for the lessons of the things that just haven't quite gone my way, and there's been plenty of those as well. I'm learning more about my business every single day by trying and failing and getting rid of what doesn't work and getting a handle on what does work and multiplying that. And to that end, I've been able to build a very successful business. And it just keeps kind of getting to that next level, and I find that next mentor, and I find that next person who can help me to get to that next level, and I give back value to them as well. I try to provide as much as possible, so that makes me grateful. And then I think about, hey, what do I want? Which is the second part of it, because if you're not clear on what you want and why you want it, you'll never ever do what's necessary. You'll never take the action to get there. So I have a very clearly delineated process that I go through, and I basically laid this out for one of my coaching clients the other day, and I said, he was having issues with having a really good productivity system but not being able to get himself out of bed in the morning and do what he had to do. And what I basically told him were 2 things. I said, he worked from home, which was an issue. I said, well, why don't you think of a time in your life when you were able to work long and hard, and where were you typically when you did that? And the answer, after we talked a little bit, came out that he's always working at home, and home is his relaxation space, his safe space. And when he was working at home, it was too easy for him to just get distracted or maybe take a nap or go to bed, or he wasn't working in a powerful state. So in order to switch that up on him, I recommended that he check out a library, local library, internet connection, quiet, someplace he cannot be disturbed. And he's like, yeah, I've always gotten my best work done in the library, and I found this true in my own life. If you go back to my college years when I was studying to be the pre-med guy and I wanted to be a doctor, I would go to the library for 8 hours at a time, block out the entire world, and caffeinate myself like crazy and just crank. And I could get so much done in a short period of time. Time is not your issue. Everybody's got the same 168 hours in the week. But what is the issue and why you're struggling, and I'll tell you right now, is because you're not being cognizant of your state and where you're most productive. So if you're most productive at a home office, for example, and that's your locked away space that's separate from your sleeping space, your sex space, your eating space, whatever it is, humans need different places where they turn on different things in their life. The bedroom, ideally, should be for sleeping and sex, and that's it. It should be a place of quiet, solitude. It should be dark. It should be, warm and inviting. The kitchen should be a place of love and energy, where you show people that you care about them because you cook meals for them. But work should be a different space. It should be an equally inspiring place, but also a very focused place where you're not going to be distracted by the Facebooks of the world or the next article that you have to read on BuzzFeed or what have you. So those are my 2 tips for today. I want you to take stock of how you're using your productive time, where are you being productive, and if you don't feel like you're getting enough done, or if you feel like you could push yourself and get a little bit more done, take the time to go ahead and find a space that will make you more productive. And then the second tip being, think of 3 things every morning that you're grateful for, and 3 things every day that you want and why you want them. Again, the result, the outcome, whatever word speaks best for you. Then the purpose, the why. Why the hell do you want this? What's going to be compelling enough to drive you through all the failure and all the learning curves and challenges throughout the course of your life? And then thirdly, to move these things from being what they want into what you have and what you are grateful for. And that's really important. I think that's a daily practice that everybody should try out. It's made a huge difference in my life, and I hope it does in yours as well. There's my 5 minutes, 5-minute Fridays, or Saturday in this case. This is Brad Hart, Make More Marbles. Check me out, and I'm going to give you more stuff like this. All right, take care.